everybody! I'm here today to tell you and show you how to get your car out of a skid. I will be going over 7 simple steps that will help you get your car out of a skid. Now, hopefully you will never have to actually use these steps. Hopefully you're never actually caught with your car in a skid. But unfortunately, it happens to most drivers. Almost every driver has been in a skid at least once or twice minimum in their driving career. So it's important to know how to get out of the skid, and I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that and show you the steps as well. Very simple and straightforward. Now, this will be a longer form video. Like, I could tell you in like 1 quick minute, oh, this is what you do, but I'm going to tell you exactly what you have to do and why you have to do it, and demonstrate as well, not skidding, but demonstrate what I would do if I was skidding, just because it is so crucial. So please pay attention and watch the duration of this, and smash that like button, baby! Smash that like button, please. Let's all smash that like button. Just smash it up. All right, just like that. Give it a smash. Okay, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Step number 1 is going to be figure out the direction of the skid. Now, here's the thing. The direction of the skid is not necessarily the direction that your car is looking in. So what you want to do is look at the back of your car and the direction that the car is headed. Okay, now generally speaking, you're going to be skidding in the opposite of the direction that you're actually turning. So if I was turning left and the rear of my car was fishtailing to the right, so the rear of my car, as I'm turning left, the rear of my car is sliding that way, then the skid is right, okay? So look at the rear of your car, and you might want to practice like imagining yourself in a skid, this way you can quickly identify the direction. But the rear of your car, which direction is it headed? Which direction is it sliding? That's the direction of the skid. So when you figure out the direction of the skid, what you want to do, step number 2, is actually steer into the skid. So steer into that direction. If the rear of my car, let's say I was going to make a left turn, I'm just whistling away, going to make a left turn, and then I get into a skid. So the rear of my car is fishtailing to the right. I would then rip that wheel to the right. Turn the wheel to the right. You're turning in the direction of the skid because you want to counteract what's happening with the skid. Okay, you want to stop the skid, so you got to it's almost like you're fighting it. You got to steer in the direction of the skid. That's step number 2. Step number 3, as you do step number 1 and 2, step number 3, you are going to look ahead on the road, not in the direction that your car is facing. So if I'm turning left, and like I said, I'm skidding to the right, I steer to the right to counteract that skid, and I'm not looking necessarily the direction that my car is facing, because I might be like turned sideways on the road. I'm looking ahead. So if I'm sideways and the road is headed down that way, I'm looking ahead. You don't want to look, because your car is gonna go where you're looking. You're gonna try to steer your car where you're looking automatically. So if I'm looking on the side of the road, I'm probably gonna steer to the side of the road. If I'm looking ahead in the road, I'm gonna try and straighten my car out to go ahead in the road. That's step number 3. Look ahead in the road, not necessarily in the direction that your car is facing. If your car is facing ahead in the road, then you're good to go. But look ahead in the road. That is for certain. Step number 4 is ease off the accelerator. So if you are accelerating, ease off the accelerator. What you don't want to do is try to accelerate and get the wheels turning more, because you're probably skidding because you hit some ice or some snow and your wheels are not in control. So what you don't want to do is accelerate when you're not in control of the car. You might accelerate right into the curb or into a light post. So ease off the accelerator is step number 4. Step number 5 is going to be tap the brakes. This is so important. Tap the brakes, okay? And I'll tell you why. What you don't want is you don't want to slam the brakes, because even if you have ABS, you're not in control of the car. You want to regain control before you accelerate or brake, okay? But what you want to do is you want to tap the brakes so that hopefully your wheels stop for just a split second or slow down for a split second, and that might allow your car to slow down just enough to regain control and straighten it out. If you slam your brakes, you might just continue skidding into the curb or the light post or whatever it is, into the intersection, acceleration, which hopefully this is not the case, right? If you accelerate, you might just continue driving into those things. So you want to tap the brakes, and it's important to have ABS braking, because if you tap the brakes with ABS, your wheels aren't going to lock up. They're going to continue to roll slowly, which is what you want. You want to slow the car down, which is why you tap the brakes, but you don't want to necessarily just try and skid it to a stop or bring it to a stop when you don't have control. You want to regain control before you start trying to accelerate or brake. So tap the brakes is step number 5. Just to recap, step number 4 was ease off the accelerator. Step number 6 is steer to straighten the car out once the skid stops. So once you stop skidding, you might still be sideways on the road. Like, you stop skidding, but your car might be like on an angle. You're going to want to steer slowly. You're not gonna floor it. Like, go slowly and steer, straighten the car out, okay? And then step number 7 is pull over and inspect your car after the skid is over. This is super important. So many people skid and then they just keep driving, and then a minute later they're like, I'm skidding again. Why? Oh, because you got a flat tire during that first skid. You didn't realize, right? So you want to make sure that if you get through the skid, which hopefully you do, when you continue driving, that you are absolutely safe. And to do that, you got to make absolutely sure that you completely inspect your car. Just look at the car, make sure there's no damage, make sure your tires are not flat, and then you're good to go. And that's it. Those are 7 simple steps for how to get your car out of a skid. I don't know why I'm clapping so much, but I like it and it pumps me up, so let's keep on clapping. And that's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.